Rain poured relentlessly, drenching the streets as Emma stood in the doorway of the diner where she worked as a cashier. A frail homeless man huddled under a tattered blanket on the curb, shivering uncontrollably. Customers hurried past him, shielding themselves from the downpour, their eyes fixed ahead. Emma's heart ached at the sight. She knew the rules. Her boss, Mr. Grayson, had made them clear: no freebies, no exceptions. But as the man's hollow eyes met hers, she felt a surge of determination. Ignoring her better judgment, she packed a hot meal and stepped outside. "You shouldn't have to go hungry," she said, handing him the food. The man looked up, his face softening with gratitude. "Thank you," he whispered. Emma felt a fleeting warmth in her chest, but it was quickly overshadowed by dread. She knew what this act of kindness could cost her. The next morning, Emma was called into Mr. Grayson's office. His expression was cold and unyielding as he slid a paper across the desk. "Emma, you gave away food. That's theft, plain and simple. I can't keep you here." She tried to explain, but he wouldn't listen. Within minutes, Emma was packing her things and walking out of the diner for the last time. She had no backup plan, no safety net, and just enough savings to scrape by for a month. As she sat in her small apartment that evening, staring at her meager bank balance, she wondered if she had made the wrong choice. Weeks passed, and Emma struggled to make ends meet. One afternoon, a loud knock on her door startled her. When she opened it, a sleek black van was parked in her driveway. Two men in formal suits stood before her. "Are you Emma Carter?" one of them asked. She nodded cautiously, unsure of what to expect. The men explained that they represented a charitable organization funded by an anonymous benefactor. "The man you helped that rainy night told us about you," one of them said. "Your kindness made an impact, and we'd like to support you in continuing to make a difference." They handed her an envelope containing a check and a handwritten note: "Thank you for your compassion. Use this to keep spreading kindness." Emma was stunned. With the money, she cleared her debts and rented a small space to open a soup kitchen. Determined to help others who had fallen through the cracks, she dedicated herself to providing meals and warmth to those in need. As word of her efforts spread, volunteers came forward, turning her small kitchen into a thriving community hub. One evening, as she served meals, Emma noticed a familiar face in the crowd. It was the homeless man she had helped that rainy night, but this time, he was standing tall and smiling. He approached her, holding out a donation envelope. "You saved me," he said, his voice trembling. "Now I want to help you save others." He explained that he had found work and wanted to give back to the place that had restored his hope. The soup kitchen became a beacon of hope in the community, proof that one small act of kindness could spark a chain reaction of compassion. Though Emma never saw the mysterious man or the black van again, their gift had changed her life forever. She realized that losing her job had been a blessing in disguise, leading her to her true calling. Emma's story spread far and wide, inspiring others to take action in their own communities. She often reflected on that rainy night, knowing she had made the right choice. Kindness, she realized, was never wasted. It had the power to transform not just one life but many. And in giving, she had received far more than she ever imagined.